Hi, and welcome back to BTC, Beyond the Classroom podcast. I am your temporary host, Michelle Hardaway. Reese Ballard is on leave for just a moment, and we'll be back soon. But today's topic is on the Fun Learning platform and what is it about. So, the Fun Learning platform, which is at www.funlearning.fun, it's a platform that was created by myself and my father, aka co-founder, which is Michelle Holloway and Willie Morgan. We designed and created this platform for children, teachers, and parents to be an added resource of education. So we have noticed that the children nowadays, especially in elementary, are learning a lot of more information sooner, and it is overwhelming for these babies. Did you know that they're already taking naps out of the curriculum for the babies nowadays? And they're giving book reports so early on to second graders. And so, with that being said, we wanted to have a way for the children can come and learn to receive the information that they need to know without feeling overwhelmed or pressured. We want them to have fun with learning because they are babies, they're children, and they're not ready to just sit down like grown-ups and just learn everything that they need to learn. We barely want to sit down and learn what we need to learn. So we figured, why not create something where children can have a platform to come to where they can learn their numbers, their colors, their Spanish words, morals, how to have work ethic, learn about entrepreneurship, things that help benefit them as children and potential or future adults. So that's what this platform is about. Fun Learning platform provides fun gamings, worksheets. We have music for your auditory learners, videos for the ones that needs to see things. So that way they have better access and feel glad about what they're learning. So we want them to learn and not worried about the pressure of learning, but having fun at the same time. So we do offer at the moment the games, which are specifically made for grades pre-K through 5th grade at the moment. More will be added soon, going all the way up to high school, where they are specifically created for that grade level. And they can play the games as much as they want. They can be on clocks, it can be on numbers, and it's just formulated differently. So they can play like they want. And we have videos that'll teach them their numbers or letters or how to be respectful to your elders and things like that, because we have to incorporate manners, how to be a solid individual as they get older, so they know how to handle themselves now in certain aspects. And we also have the learning worksheets. It's very interactive, so they can actually input numbers or letters for whatever field that's available, or they can use their finger or pen and move a line from a color splash to the actual word of that color, things of that nature. We want it to be interactive instead of just looking at everything. We want them that they would put their hands on some things to learn, even though they are doing it on a computer or tablet. So this is why this platform is here. It was based around my father and I. As we were younger, we had learning disabilities to where we can learn anything. But when we was growing up, there was only this one way of learning, and we didn't learn on that specific one way. I would be struggling in math, and my teacher would be like, well, I want you to do these equations. Here is how you formulate these equations, and then I want an answer. I would say, all right. I will go and do the same thing that they asked for. However, my information, that how I show my work, was totally different from what the teacher may have asked. But my answer will be the same as their answer. And in turn, they will fail me and say, well, this is not what I showed you. This is what I want. I need you to do this. But my mind didn't compute that way. I didn't understand how you came to that conclusion. So I taught myself another way to come to that same conclusion. And in high school and middle school, it was wrong. But once I graduated, went to college, I did the same thing to my professors. They said, well, I don't understand really how you came to the conclusion. I see your work, but we came to the same answer. So I'm not worried about it. So I passed, which shouldn't be a problem. I think the problem back then is teachers will expect every child to learn the same. Every child does not learn the same. That is one of the problems that we're having today. And so a lot of children are going unnoticed and by the wayside and falling behind because there is not enough help, for one. And secondly, there is not somebody there to help them understand the way they are able to understand. So if they're able to understand with hands-on, or just by listening and closing their eyes, or by watching how to do a certain thing, then they're just looked out. There is no help for them. And my father and I does not like that. We're trying to find ways to help these babies as much as possible because they should have as much help as they can. They're all smart and they can do things in their own way. They all bring something different to the table, how they learn. Which in turn, if we're able to aid them now in those specific ways, then once they're older, they know how they learn, they know what works for them, and they know how to be more productive and well-rounded individuals in the future. So this is why this platform is here, funlearning.fun. It's created to be a resource, and it's totally free. And it will be free from here on out. So share it, let your peoples know, your family, your friends. Go let the children play the games of that specific grade level. Right now it goes to the 5th grade. There will be more to come on all the grade games. And there will always be something added to this platform because it's still a baby. It's still growing, in the process of growing. But there are a lot of things that can be utilized right now. So check it out for yourself. Again, this is funlearning.fun. And if you have any suggestions or ideas or things that we can add to help incorporate on this platform to help the children, then please, by all means, reach out, send a message, reach out to the podcast or BTC podcast, or go to the platform itself at funlearning.fun and let us know what we can do, and so we can all help each other as a community. Because the last thing we want is to have our babies continue to struggle and then they get older and they're now struggling adults when it comes to education. So this is our thing. There will be other things coming soon, like tutoring, a story time where somebody's actually reading the books, even by video. And we're also working on having teaching videos, especially on this new math that is out here, that is causing a riffraff on for the teachers, the parents, and the students. Okay? So check it out for yourself. Again, we're talking about funlearning.fun. It was nice talking with you. I hope you took something from this. And let's better each other by bettering these babies. All right? So until the next time, this is the BTC Beyond the Classroom podcast. I am your temporary host, Michelle Hardaway. Reese will be back soon. And until then, peace, love, and happiness.
Beyond the classroom, we rise and soar.